For your information, this is not going to be a professional video. My segments are done on a laptop camera. They are not good quality. The voice goes a little bit ahead of the picture. The video editing will also not be that great either, because I have to work with these clips, and I'm not a professional video editor. Michael Schweller also agreed to this formatting of bringing you this lesson on a video. We felt that a video would be a fun way to bring you this educational topic at hand. Now, with that being said, this is not a professional video, as I've stated before, but it is an educational video. You have my sincerest apologies for the quality of the video that you are about to watch. Please feel free to laugh. I'll be sitting right over there. Maybe over there. I'm not really sure how this will look up on the projector. Michael Schweller will also be sitting one desk in front of me, so please feel free to laugh at him also. We hope you'll take something important from this lesson about the Freedmen's Bureau. This is going to be our best attempt at an educational video, and we hope you all enjoy it. Not only is it supposed to be educational, but this is also supposed to be a little bit of entertainment. Please forgive me. Now, I guess I've talked long enough. Let this video begin. Good morning, class. Today we're going to be talking about the Freedmen's Bureau during the Reconstruction era. Helping me explain this topic will be my good friend Michael T. Schweller. The Freedmen's Bureau was founded in 1865 by Congress to help poor whites and former slaves living in the South after the Civil War. The Freedmen's Bureau provided services such as food, housing, medical aid, legal assistance, and finding schools to help support the former slaves and poor whites of the South at the time. A fun fact is that actually one university that they founded is still around today. That university, Howard University.
The Freedmen's Bureau lasted 7 years, ending in 1872. The Bureau was funded by U.S. tax dollars since it was a federal agency. However, when it began running into problems such as a lack of funding, lack of personnel, and groups such as the Ku Klux Klan, Congress was forced to shut it down.
Well, there is no exact number of how many people were specifically helped by the Freedmen's Bureau. Some numbers that are worth considering are that there were 4 million new freed slaves who were directly helped by the Freedmen's Bureau. There were 1 million people who were given the medical assistance from the building of their hospitals, and over 21 million rations of food were given out to not only just the former slaves, but also the poor whites that were impoverished from the war. On a more personal level, the Freedmen's Bureau helped settle personal issues as well. Many families were torn apart from the slave trade within the United States, and the Freedmen's Bureau helped find the slaves' relatives who they lost throughout the slave trade. They also helped legalize marriages that had taken place while the former slaves, I should say, were still in bondage. Also, the Freedmen's Bureau helped assist former black veterans who had served in the Civil War on either side.
Freedmen's Bureau accomplished much in its short lifespan, but when it was eventually shut down, much of the land that was confiscated from the Confederates was eventually returned. In addition, the Bureau failed to secure a long-term relationship between white Southerners and their African neighbors.
The Freedmen's Bureau was not as much of a failure as people think. It actually helped feed millions of people, it built hospitals for people, provided the medical aid like it was supposed to, helped find jobs for former slaves, and would also help resolve disputes between the former slaves and their new employers. Now, here are some questions to see if you've taken away some information from this video. Please feel free to pause the video if you feel like you need more time to answer the questions. Number 1. How many food rations were given out by the Freedmen's Bureau during Reconstruction? If you answered 21 million, then you are correct. Number 2. What college or university was founded by the Freedmen's Bureau during Reconstruction? If you answered Howard University, then you are also correct. Number 3. How did the Freedmen's Bureau help former slaves on a personal level? If you answered by helping them find former relatives and legalizing marriages, well then, hot darn, you are correct again.
How many years did the Freedmen's Bureau last? If you answered 7 years, you were correct. What were 2 difficulties encountered when the Freedmen's Bureau was in use? The answers are lack of funding, lack of personnel, and groups like the Ku Klux Klan. What happened to the land that was given away after the Freedmen's Bureau ended? It was taken back by the Confederates.
Alrighty, and that wraps up today's topic of the Freedmen's Bureau. If you found yourself enthused by this video, please let me know down in the comments. If you felt like you learned something new about the Freedmen's Bureau today, please let me know down in the comments. If you liked this video, make sure to give me a like. And if you want to see more of my projects that'll be in the video form on YouTube, please subscribe to me below. Thank you. Have a good rest of the day. I want to give a special thank you to Michael Schweller, who helped me out with this video, Mr. Skordos, who gave me the part on this project, Windows Movie Maker, for allowing me to make this film all become one, and to my mother, who always told me to believe in myself. Thank you. Have a good rest of the day. Have fun in second period.